Welcome back, guys and gals. Welcome back. You know what time of day it is. It's lunchtime here in the live trade room, and that means it's time to go over our trade of the day. Now, today's trade of the day is actually a pretty interesting example because I had a question come in this morning from one of our guests, and the question said, "How did you know that crude oil was going to drop this morning?" And of course, I responded back to him and I said, "I didn't. I had no idea crude was going to fall out of bed this morning, except we used one very important clue. And I'm going to show you how sometimes avoiding a loss is just as good as taking a winning trade. And sometimes avoiding that loss will open your eyes to the next new short-term trend, and you can trade right along with that new trend. So we're going to take a look at how crude oil kind of faked us out a little bit early this morning and then ended up giving us some very, very easy money trades as we finished up the morning session. Before I jump in this morning, though, I do want to remind you guys, if you want to see every trade that I took today, log into your advanced course, right? That's where you can get it, or join our free trial. In our free trial, we post all of our live results, all of our recaps every day. And of course, don't forget, in that free trial, you're also going to get an invitation to come out and see me this afternoon for our live trade room open house. That's right. Come in and join me in our live trade room. Feel what it's like to be a member and watch me trade live in real time this afternoon. All right. Join the free trial. You'll be happy you did. Or if you're a member of mine, log right into your advanced course and you'll see today's recap is posted there as well. Real quick here too, before I let you guys go here onto the charts, don't forget we are filling up fast for our 2013 Members Summit. Now, every one of our members has 2 free tickets. Don't forget, this is that big party every year that we throw for all of our members. Check it out on our blog. It's right there at sidewaysmarkets.com. And if you're a non-member, don't forget, if you join as a member, you get a free ticket. Or we're also selling tickets to this, right, that can be purchased ahead of time. Okay, so members and non-members, make sure you guys check out that 2013 Members Summit. It's going to be November 21st and 22nd. So 11, 21, and 22, there is an expo in Vegas that weekend. The Traders Expo will be in town that weekend. So as if you need another excuse to go out and join us in Vegas. And then real quick here, the morning newsletter. Don't forget that morning newsletter goes out every morning at 8 o'clock in the morning Eastern Time. It's available to every one of our members, including you trial members out there. So check out the morning newsletter there as well. All right, enough chit chat, JJ. Let me first start here this morning by looking at our anchor chart. Now look at the anchor chart here first, because the anchor chart is going to show me now what scenario was this morning. So take a look at this now. Here's a very slow time frame, and I want to show you what happened today. I'm going to right click on the chart. I'm going to go to properties. I'm going to change the right side margin here to, let's say, 400. And let's take a look at what happened this morning. Don't cheat, don't cheat, don't cheat. Here we go. So this morning, we come in this morning, and this is what we're looking at today on crude oil. We open up our live trade room at 8 o'clock in the morning Eastern Time, and what you can see here is we've got, well, a couple things. First thing we noticed is, boy, price is sloppy. Remember that this morning? That was the first clue we saw this morning on crude. Sloppy price action. We had reason to believe it was because of rebalancing Monday. Rebalancing Monday, the Monday after options expiration Friday, is when a lot of traders have no choice. They must participate. So we knew today was going to be a little bit slow getting started. It's a Monday. It's a summertime Monday, which means a lot of traders are probably still scrubbing off the sunblock from over the weekend. So we knew it was going to be probably a little bit slow getting started. But at the same time, though, guys, we also knew that with rebalancing Monday, traders have to play ball. They have to get involved here on this Monday morning, because remember, last week they were required to exit their positions. Okay, so this is what we saw this morning. We saw, boy, that's a really sloppy bit of price action right there, although we did see that the price was going higher. So this morning, as you probably heard me say with Marty over at Traders Audio at 7:30 a.m., talking about bullish price action on crude. This morning with our morning prep, I came in this morning and I said, guys, we're buying crude this morning. And of course, sure enough, what ended up happening was, well, let's take a look. Here's what ended up happening. We saw a brand new higher high, and we were inches away from taking that first long trade this morning when it blew right through our order. We removed the order because of a certain scenario we're going to talk about in just a few seconds. And this was a great example because we initially were trying to use our wave pattern to get in long here and go higher. But we noticed something on the pattern that didn't fit inside of our rules. And so we removed the order and we skipped this long trade. It ended up being the very best thing we could have possibly done this morning because, well, I'm a big believer that avoiding a loss is better than taking a winning trade, because when you lose money, when you take a loss as a new trader, it hits you twice, doesn't it? What do I mean by that? A loss affects us twice. The first way it affects me, right, is money. I lose money. I don't want to lose money. The second thing it does, though, is it affects my confidence. Now, confidence, I can lose some money here and there. I'm going to be okay with that. Well, within reason. But if I lose confidence, think of losing confidence just like having, right, no oxygen. And so when I see losing confidence, that's the big threat to my long-term trading success. When we take losses, we lose money and we lose confidence. I can put the money back into my account, but I can't put the confidence back into my head. I can't put the confidence back into my personality of how I trade. So sometimes avoiding that first trade loss is better than we thought, because what we did was new higher high. I was trying to buy pullbacks. We saw something that didn't make sense. We remove our order, and then what's going to happen is we are going to collapse here, and just as fast as we collapsed, we're going to see trade short, trade short, trade short all the way down. And this was a fantastic opportunity for all of our members this morning. You watched as we traded together in the room this morning. You're going to see what happens here. New change in trend. There is a new change in trend that occurs right there. Members, what do we always know about that? We know that when the trend changes, we got to really work fast, because that's when the best trades occur. And you're going to see what's going to happen here. We're going to make new lower low, retracement 1, new lower low. We've got wave pattern number 2, new lower low. We're going to get wave pattern number 3, number 4, and number 5 as we kept going down. You're going to see exactly what happened. So we were initially looking to get long, but sure enough, we got spooked out of that first trade, and then wow, this thing collapsed. And once we saw it collapse, we realized we had just sidestepped a bullet there, and we got into these trades short, going lower here this morning. The opposite was true to gold this morning. Gold was going higher, euro going higher this morning. This is crude oil. Now remember, we didn't take this on this chart. We're going to go now over to the entry time frame chart, and I want you guys to see exactly what happened. Now, just after 9 o'clock, we made the new higher high here on crude oil. See it? There's your new higher high, guys. Again, there's that choppy, sloppy personality that we got coming out of London. We talked about this earlier, right? We had a big bull channel. We knew prices going higher. We wanted to buy. We finally made a new higher high here, new higher high, and that's when we had gone through all the rules, and we said, all right, guys, new higher high here. Get ready, mark it up, get ready to buy that pull back. Oh, no, not so fast. What's wrong, guys? We talked about it in real time today. We avoided this losing trade ahead of time by qualifying with our rules. What was the rule? We never want price to have to go through the cloud to get to our trigger zone. And you can see that's exactly what happened right there. So we found out right away here, wait a second, guys, price has to go through that cloud to get to that trigger zone. That was where the entry was. We removed the entry. We let this price collapse. We can't do anything until now. Now we get a new lower low. We get a new lower low here. Now it's time. Fast forward the trade here now. You can see here, wave 1. Again, new lower low, wave 1. New lower low, wave 2. Right? There's wave 2. And again, we're going to keep seeing new lower lows across the board here, guys, and they're going to keep on moving lower. You're going to see here as it goes. It retraces a little bit. New lower low coming up one more time here, and this is when you'll get right back at it again. Notice this one here didn't trigger, did not make a new lower low, but this one does. Right? No lower low there, so we'll wait. New lower low, retracement again. So all we had to do was follow our plan this morning. And again, if you want to see the trades that we took today, log into your advanced course or join the free trial. Log into your free trial and you'll see the whole entire recap there as well. So once again, just to recap this morning, we were looking for our first trade of the morning this morning to go long. Had a guest this morning ask us, Joe, how did you know we were going to go short on crude? And I said, of course, I didn't know that ahead of time. I'm just like you guys. I'm reacting to everything that I see just like you are. So we avoided the first trade. The bottom falls out of it. We get a new lower low. And of course, every new lower low we get, we're using our specific wave entry rules. Not every lower low is right for the taking. Remember, guys, I'm going to give you the exact plan of attack, the exact rules to follow, and then I'm going to demonstrate those rules right in front of you every day in real time. You'll learn a little bit every day. You'll earn a little bit every day. As long as I can get you learning and earning every day while you're a brand new student of mine, it's going to give you confidence to quit that day job and come join me full time here, or to get to following the plan every time you trade. Want to remind you guys to join the free trial. Want to remind you not to forget about that members summit at the end of the year here in November this year. And we'll see you guys out there in Vegas in November. I'll see you today in our live trade room open house, and I'm excited to see you guys in the live trade room as a brand new member. Don't forget to learn this stuff so you can earn with this stuff, guys. My name is JJ from School of Trade. We'll see you next time.